So this is the morning of St. Patrick's, and I'm streaming live from Fermoy. So, like, as you see, some roads are already closed up. So yeah, this is just before today. I wanted to make sure I come early because most times I come when they're actually done. Yeah, okay. I need to take some pictures with my camera of the before. Okay. We go. I want to show you where the band is going to be because they're checking 1, 2, and we'll see how this is going to go. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Hello. So make sure you're seeing everything. Let me give you a wider angle. So you see the full street. Summer is here ready to go to. And everything that is going to go. You have to go there where there is. Gamba, you feel that? Let me see. I want to be where I can see them. Very good. So we make sure we are in the front where we make sure And people are just still coming here. I don't know nyo. Wamma mulaba ebintu bino tunula eno. Leero nange mpulira owunyiriza nnyo kubanga. Oh good. Fake smiles, yeah. Look what I Qual è che Rachel?
I just want you to put a big boot of us for our musicians, all to one side. Well done, lads.
Okay folks, Bannock Dean is fail Pauline de Gacania. And again to echo what John has said, John is the chairman of the parade organising committee. That one of the highlights of the parade.
Okay.
And just that we don't forget anybody who's involved in giving their time and effort to the parade. A special thank you also to Diarmuid Gowan, John Mulvihill, Brendan Buckley, and to everybody else who helped make today such a great success. So John is going to say a few words for us after the parade is over, and he's in position of honour to view the parade as it passes. So we now have our Defence Forces colour party are in position, and they're going to escort the VIPs or dignitaries to the viewing platform. And the colour party from the Defence Forces this year is Lieutenant Thomas Dunnigan, Sergeant Billy Morton, and Corporal Shane Smith. And I'd ask a very, very special round of applause because there's a bit of romance here on St. Patrick's Day. Corporal Shane Smith is getting married in May. So a big round of applause. And approaching at the moment, and very shortly we'll be inviting all our dignitaries onto the viewing platform. So a big round of applause for the Thomas Kent Pipe Band. Founded in 1959 and for 66 years have been incredible supporters of every event locally. They've given their time, musical abilities and great supporters of everything locally. So joining us today we have councillors Niels Cotter, Kay Dawson, Peter O'Donoghue, and William O'Leary, the chairman of the acting chairman of the local municipal authority, and they're joined by Deputy Noel McCarthy, and of course Noel is the first TD elected for Fermoy in almost 40 years, and they'll be joined on the platform as well by the Reverend William Montgomery, Reverend Clodagh Yambassa, and Father Brian Bowen. So we invite all of our dignitaries to join us on the viewing platform.
Put your feet in there, look. Put your feet in there. Turn there.
And the good news, I'm told that now that Noel is in the Dáil, there's a very big shopping list of things for Fermoy. I'm told there's an airport on the horizon. And John was telling me that apparently Manchester United are getting a 100,000 seater new stadium, and that will fit inside the new stadium that Noel has promised for Fermoy as well. So again, welcome all of our dignitaries onto the viewing platform.
They're taking a break now, and the rest of the people are going to come down. Joy's in the next break there.
And we'll proceed now to our next entry in the parade, which of course is the post-25 Irish United Nations Veteran Association, led by the chairman Tommy McCarthy, the secretary Christy Fox, and the treasurer Martin O'Keefe. Now, again, important to stress that these men have represented Ireland, defended Ireland, served Ireland for over 6 decades. And in the group here, you have veterans of peacekeeping missions in Cyprus, in the Lebanon, and various African countries. So a big round of applause. Post 25 of the Iumbra veterans. Next, we have the Fermoy Community Preschool. And the board of directors are Clive O'Donovan, Helen Hutton, Kathleen Lee. The manager is Karina Murphy, and the supervisor is Siobhan Fitzgerald Joyce. Now, since 1982, the Fermoy Community Preschool Spirit, they've participated in every single parade. They've been great supporters of Patrick's Day, and my God, the daffodils are out early this year, huh? Big round of applause, folks. There's lots of green in that entry, in fairness. Our next entry is Gael Scoil de Hida. And like the parade, Gael Scoil de Hida is marking its 40th anniversary this year. It has been a great year for the school, and one of the highlights, of course, was a visit by Jarlath Burns earlier this year. Great supporters of the Irish language. So Banat di Féile Fáile, Féile Pádraig, the Gacéine. So great entry there for Gael Scoil de Hida. And our next entry is the Fermoy and District Active Retirement Association. Now, the chairperson is Anne O'Leary, the secretary is Anne Talon, and the treasurer is Germ Morrissey. And the group provide a focal point for active retired men and women to meet, to engage in educational, cultural, sporting and social activities. And they encourage all of their members, and anyone who'd like to join is more than welcome. So a great round of applause for the Fermoy and District Active Retirement Association. And our next entry is the Wise Guys After School, led by Darian Norbert. So primary school children, with their after school staff, they'd like to represent the spirit of green for their local community. So a big round of applause. And now we're on to the first of our sporting entries with Castleline's Juvenile GA Club. led by Patrick O'Brien and Declan Wallace. Now, the juvenile club, they have teams from under 6, they have 12 teams, and there's a few stars in the future down there. So a big round of applause. You might get the trophy later, or some ice cream, or both. And now we have the Starstruck Studios, so big round of applause. Now Starstruck Studios, they retain the best of talent in every educational field, providing professional quality dance training for children, from 3 years in ballet, modern, jazz, tap and acrobatic dance. And they're led by Aisling Byrne and Jasmine Draper. So a big round of applause. So big round of applause, folks, for Starstruck Studios and that lovely item that they've done. And now we have the first of our scout groups. We have Fermoy Scout Group, which is the 18th and 19th Corps. Led by leaders Teresa Malloy, Group Leader Tom O'Mara, Beaver Section Leader Conor O'Garan, Cub Section Leader Kieran Smith, Claire Buckley. They were founded in 1933. So their centenary is on the horizon, folks. They have over 85 active members and 20 adult scouters. The old folks. And Fermoy is followed by another scout group, that's the 22nd Cork Kildowry Scout Group. Now they have 10 leaders. They have been running for years now, and they're still going strong, proudly representing the village on the hill. Big round of applause. And another proud scouting group, we have the 54th Kilworth Scout Group, led by Chris Dewhurst. And the lads are very lucky that it's Noel we have as a politician, not Donald Trump, or Fermoy will take over Kilworth. And we have the 82nd Cork Rathcormac Scout Group, led by Paul O'Dowd, Chairperson Alan Murphy, Treasurer Nora Evans, Secretary Karina Mali, and Quartermaster Paul Evans. They have all sections, Beavers, Cubs, Scouts and Venturers. They're constantly active and the group is going from strength to strength with the support of the local community. Their Scout section are the current holders of the North Cork Shield, so congratulations. And the first of our schools entries are coming fast behind. And celebrating 120 years is the Bishop Murphy Memorial School. Led by Joe Hearn, Caroline Geary, Kate Ryan, Claire Collin, Miriam Cavani and Rachel Ahern. Now they're celebrating 120 years this year. It's located at the top of McCurtain Street and they have been an absolute constant in the Fermoy community ever since then. They always participate in the parade and they provided a great education for generations of Fermoy residents. So a big round of applause.
Oh, my choir. Oh,
And our next entry is always one of my favourite entries. This is the Fermoy International Choir. Founded by Graham Clifford directed by Lisa Dunphy, and the piano accompanist is Deirdre Foley. And anyone who was fortunate enough to catch the choir playing in Mitchelstown before Christmas, it was one of the Yuletide highlights.
Elena! Elena!
So a big round of applause for Fermoy International Choir. I think over 50 countries represented, promoting friendship and respect in the Fermoy community. So a big round of applause for the choir. And also a group very closely associated with Graham Clifford, who's looking admirably fit and thin there, making the rest of us jealous, is Sanctuary Runners. So founded by Graham Clifford and operated by Niamh O'Callaghan, Sanctuary Runners promotes understanding, respect and solidarity through sport. So again, multiple countries represented, and they participate in so many different sporting events around. Wonderful organisation. A big round of applause, Sanctuary Runners. And another great stalwart of the Fermoy community and the Fermoy St. Patrick's Day Parade is the Fermoy Concert Band, conducted by Rory Dineen and Chairperson Seamus Ahern, Secretary Karen Roach and Treasurer Marion O'Toole. They have 90 members spread over 3 bands, and they're going to give us a special number for St. Patrick's Day. That the Fermoy Concert Band, they have 3 bands, and their youth band were awarded 3rd in the South of Ireland Band Championships in Clonakilty last year. So big round of applause. Of Fermoy's major music in the town. A big round of applause for Fermoy GA Club. Is that a Fermoy jersey? Is that mine? That's not a Fermoy jersey. Oh. And now we have the Donna Cambridge School of Dance. So led by Donna Cambridge, they're a competitive dance school at Fermoy. They have world champions, All-Ireland champions, British and Irish master champions. So they have children from 3 to 20 in their class. Their freestyle and contemporary dance group also travel all over Ireland for competitions. Oh, that's a very brave girl. I wouldn't do that. Big round of applause, folks. So they're based in the Fermoy Youth Centre every Tuesday and Thursday from 4:30 to 6:30. And new members are always welcome.
It's a good thing I have a field spot. When you're
And our next entry is another one of the major sports clubs in Fermoy. We have Fermoy Hockey Club, led by Pauline Gilman, Noreen McConville, Cora Collins, Anne-Marie O'Connell, Frances Howard, Sarah Ryan, Des Ryan, Ray White and Galvin. And the club have members from 10 years all the way up. New members always welcome. They're playing the home quarter final on the 22nd of March. So representing Fermoy, and we wish them very well. And next we have the Fermoy Karate Club, founded in 1970. Brian Toomey, Shane Hurley and Jim Condon. So founded in 1970. They were one of the first karate clubs in Ireland, and they've had an incredible amount of success both at local, national and even international level. So Shane Hurley was recently appointed an IJKA kata coach. Training for adults and children is every Tuesday and Thursday, all year round. There's beginner classes, and new members are always welcome. Big round of applause. I tell you, they've never stormed the doll road. They've no finding it.
Yeah, I did it down and he's down.
Oh, I don't use it very
Well done to Fermoy Karate Club. Next up, we have the JD Dance School led by Julie Daly. It's a dance school for children aged from 4 years and upwards. And they operate in Fermoy, Rathcormac, Castlelyons, Connacht, Kildallery, Ballinang and Ada. Modern ballet and musical theatre classes are available.
I can't hear the music.
And they're going to give us a little demonstration of the kind of work that they do.
What?
¿Un labio o no? Sumalinag.
So big round of applause for JD Dance Studio. I haven't seen moves like that since the top hat closed down. So next up we have Fermoy Rugby Club. Paddy Ahern, President, Brian Dillon, and of the mini rugby section. Now, Fermoy Rugby Club was founded in 1970 by John McCarthy, Bernard Hyde, Tom Lawton, Tom Kelly, and the then club president Dick Heaslip, who of course is the father of Irish Rugby International, Jeannie Heaslip. Now they have teams, boys and girls from under 6 and upwards, and they have proudly been representing Fermoy for many years. So a big round of applause for Fermoy Rugby Club. There's a few future stars there, lads. And next up, we have another very, very proud and historic club. We have Grange Athletic Club. Now they're led by chairperson Patrick Conway, treasurer Kathy Lane, treasurer Lisa O'Connor. Now they're marking their 65th anniversary this year. They were founded in 1960, and the club boasts titles at every conceivable level, local, national and international. And some of the most famous athletes in Irish history have been proud to wear the Grange colours. So a big round of applause for Grange Athletic Club. And another club doing very, very well is Kilworth Celtic. And Kilworth Celtic now has an incredible 23 teams with over 300 members, and they have members from under 6 and upwards. So they've been doing very, very well. They've been doing very well in competitions, and new members are always welcome. We also have Kilworth Women in Sport. Again, a big round of applause for Kilworth. Led by Dave Roach, Lorna Collins, Peter Calloway, and Amanda Nugent.
I'm becoming
And again,
paralyzed.
we have a club marking an incredible amount of history. Very close to their centenary year, which is coming up in 2027. We have Fermoy FC. Chairperson Gavin Kirk, Treasurer John Redmond, Secretary Dennis Clancy and Registrar Emmett Hall. The club was founded in 1927. Plans are already underway for their centenary year. They're home to over 30 teams and they cater for players of all ages. New members are always welcome.
And that
And again, lads, if you need any grant money, no is your man. And another one of the clubs that proves that Fermoy really is a sporting town. Fermoy Rugby Club. Rowing Club, if I can even read it. Fermoy Rowing Club, led by Captain Les Mann, President Danny Higgins and Chairperson Patsy O'Malley. The rowing club is thriving, membership of all ages, and very, very proud of the success of its members. Of course, Anya O'Mahony is the under-23 world champion, won it in Canada. And Alison Bergen, of course, very proudly represented Ireland, Fermoy, at the Paris Olympic Games. So great success, great talent in the club, and great things ahead. And now we have an entry that I know is very close to the chairperson of the Parade Committee's heart, John Murphy, Fermoy Tidy Towns. And of course, very important to say that Fermoy Tidy Towns won a bronze medal this year for their efforts. And the reason the town looks as well, and we can all be as proud of the environment in this town, is thanks to the efforts of the Tidy Towns volunteers. So, and Paul Cavan as well, Paul's there as well, so a big round of applause for everybody who gives their time to make Fermoy a better place. And of course we have the Fermoy Tidy Towns van. So all the flowers, the litter collections, and the wonderful environment you see around the town is thanks to those volunteers.
And Paul.
And next up, we have the Blackwater Tobacco Search and Recovery Unit. The chairman is Maurice Carroll, dive officer is Des Brown, and the search dive officer is Graham Burke. And again, a club founded in 1982. They have over 40 members, and this club does incredible work to support people at their most difficult times. The search efforts that they make across rivers, lakes across Ireland really is remarkable. So, warm round of applause. Great work done by Blackwater Tobacco. The club, of course, are expanding at the moment to deal with equipment storage as part of a new development. And right behind Blackwater Tobacco, we have the Irish Red Cross Fermoy branch. And we're proud to celebrate the Irish Red Cross for their dedication and commitment to humanitarian efforts.
You're very high profile.
Not to mention their incredible support of various events
Good to be able to have me. Good to be able
and the supporting calendar. A lot of events couldn't take place without the support of groups like the Irish Red Cross, St. John's Ambulance, the Order of Malta. So we also have Amity Choir response. Responding to emergencies involving accidents and incidents involving chemicals.
Witness as well.
Alexa,
For my fire service. Again, a big round of applause for people that help keep our community safe.
Namajegabu.
Wenye kalokwasa.
Lokwa damu ambayo
Major addition to the parade this year, of course, is our Defence Forces units. And what you can see is a MOAG, Armoured Personnel Carrier. Very much the pride of the Defence Forces.
ng'ombe yayo ngatetisa.
Been in service with the Defence Forces for many years now. One of the most high-tech anti-personnel or armoured personnel carriers that you can have. That's the MOAG from the Defence Forces. And now we have some of Fermoy scooter clubs, vintage clubs. We have a great collection of Honda 50s, scooters. We've got Anthony Barry, George Hagerty, Gerard Donovan, Glenville Honda 50s. Oh, and we have the leader of the pack. A doggy helmet.
When I guess we don't want it.
And he's very well behaved as well.
That's okay.
So a great collection of bikes there. You've got Vespas, you've got a couple of BMWs. We have some Hondas coming up there at the rear from the Glenville Honda 50 Club. The lads are in great attire. And now we have some of the vintage entries.
Oh.
The boom boom sound system. That's Aderbal de Arroyo. The speaker system of the car comes from Goiás in Brazil. And it has become a national craze. And do you have any Springsteen, lads, no? No Springsteen? No Springsteen. Any Joe Dolan for the lads, no? The rumour is that if you turn the car engine off, the vibrations from those speakers will get it up to 50 in less than 6 seconds. Fabulous piece of work. So that's Boom Boom sound system. And here we have a lovely vintage Toyota. 91 Toyota Corolla Sprinter. And here we have some of the real vintage cars. We have there's a Volkswagen Beetle there. Jared Donovan. George Hagerty is in a 1958 mint green Woolsey in absolutely pristine condition. Beautiful car. There's also Alpha Sud there, a 1991 Nissan Micra. Barrock Healthcare represented there as well. Second and fairly service users. They were marching for a healthcare organisation. And we have the Valley Boys. So John Broderick, Patrick Barry, a great collection of Massey Fergusons. Massey's, there's an old Ford there. Beautiful trike. Massey Ferguson 65. Very, very old Ford. Ford Major. Beautiful condition again. Another couple of Masseys. You know what they say, lads? A Massey is classy, but a Zetter's better. Ford 6-4-10. I should mention Just for Dogs. Chris Sheehan, Just for Dogs, is a new business founded in Rathcormac that provides dog grooming services, and they're in the parade. Rathcormac Tires are in the parade this year. South Coast and Specto, they have 4 trucks coming up later on. Hart and Gallagher Transport, and of course Kavanagh's of Fermoy. He was driving a red Matthew Ferguson there. Paul O'Flynn has another tractor. And one of my personal favourites, an old David Brown. Beautiful tractor. Beautiful. And not too many people know that David Brown started out making the drive shafts for Royal Navy battleships. And then we have a beautiful condition, an old Toyota Land Cruiser. Beautiful condition. There's a brand new Land Cruiser out in the market now, so it's amazing the way the cars have evolved. Again, a mention for Barrow Healthcare. They're a social and health organisation who works with adults and with intellectual disabilities. They have different houses and day service centres around Cork. They uphold the freedom principles of fairness, respect, equality, dignity and autonomy, supporting service users. So a big round of applause for Sicky and Furley. Again, a nice Opel, Skoda, and here we have the entries from Kavanagh's of Fermoy. Some beautiful New Holland tractors.
Journalist at work.
Again, some beautiful New Holland tractors, courtesy of Kavanagh's. Is it my imagination, or are they getting a darker blue?
Your imagination.
Chairman was saying to me he loves the
Thank you so much.
Got me with the days when they didn't even have a roll bar.
twamwerabidde kuyinza okulaba bali mu musikawo waliwo alina gwebayisa
See a TS90 there, and the brand new one's right in front. So just for dogs, again, the Belgian being a Rathbone-based business, mobile dog grooming in the local area. It was founded in February 2025, and they're creating one of their mobile grooming vans. Rathbone cars, again, providing great employment and service locally. Followed by some biggest local employers. A fleet of some of their lorries. Again, Finucane and Sons. Nicely decked out lorries to St. And we're coming towards the end of our parade. So there's the car. Emergency response to incidents and vehicles. So big round of applause for their entry. And we have the Garda Road Policing Unit. So again, remember the parades, events like this wouldn't take place if it wasn't for the members of the Garda. Just trying to... So there's a flower lorry that decided to take part in the parade, straight from Holland. Have you any green flowers, lads? No. So again. So that's the end of the parade, folks. Before we go, what I will do is give you a quick rundown on the winners before I introduce our speakers. So, without further ado, the best overall entry in the 2025 Fermoy St. Patrick's Day Parade is the Thomas Kent Pipe Band. Very fitting indeed given the day that it is. The best club is Kildowry Scout Club. The best educational award goes to Gael Scoil Dahida. The best youth award goes to JD Steps. The best original entry is Grange Athletic Club. And a special award, and very deserved if I might say so, goes to Fermoy Tidy Towns. So without further ado, I'd ask you to just stick on. We have a few words from some of our dignitaries. So we're going to ask John Fant, the Grand Marshal of today's parade, to have a few words.
Yeah, it's a video. Oh yeah, Mugambashi. Where'd you come from?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I just cook the hook tagum. Azor being thought. In over a Kadura Lalapad, green corn, masking, fresh into the parade. Okay. There are a few people I was tight and I hope I don't leave out anybody. I really thank the community for organizing a wonderful parade and asking me to be Grand Marshal 2025. I'd also like to thank the everybody for their help. It was really quite a big job, but it seemed they've done a great job. And I'd like to thank the organising committee for such a wonderful parade in the 40th year of St.Patrick Marathon. I would like to thank all the dignitaries who attended and all of them who represent us in the Common Power. I'd also like to thank those taking part in the parade and thank the great success that has become. I'd also like to thank my driver, Peter. I'd like to thank the Thomas Skin Pipe Band for their present and past marches over many years. I'd also, anybody looking at that would think that it's only just myself who's running the business, but we also have great people, great members, down to the years, down to the present. And in particular, we had a few very good organisers too, namely John Casey. He was a great head for everything. And sadly, a lot of these people now are gone to their own. The members we have at the moment that they will do their best to keep it going. So thank you all.
Sponsors. It takes a bit of money to run the parade, but the future our sponsors will look after us every year, so well done to them as well. To Henry, who says up to the